What's up guys, my name is Pernando and I'm from Indonesia and I'm one of Andy Mai's students, just finished his course. My e-commerce journey before I start with Andy it's pretty rough. I'm one of the type of guys that started everything on my own, and as an Indonesian, in Indonesia, this is not a really popular business model, e-commerce overall. You don't find that a lot of that in Indonesia. People do business the conventional way. I was having a hard time talking to someone regarding this matter and share some knowledge, and I have to do everything on my own. It's really hard for me to understand what all these content creators that talks about e-commerce out there. But that doesn't stop me from building a e-commerce store. I ended up building my own store from all the knowledge that I gained watching YouTube videos. But the problem with that is all these dropshipping gurus, they all have different strategy when it comes to choosing whether you want it to be a niche store or a general store, what product research method, what marketing method. Like I said, they all have so many different methods when it comes to building an e-commerce store. That's why my first problem exists when I built this store, is that I implemented all of the knowledge that I gained, and it ended up becoming this store, the first store that I built, and it's basically a mess. I didn't get a sale. I was using the wrong marketing method. I was choosing the wrong type of store, wrong product. Overall, it was a mess. Ended up reaching out to Andy, someone with years of experience when it comes to e-commerce, when it comes to dropshipping. So I told him about my store. He made sure that I'm suitable to work with him, and the rest is history, I guess. So what I like most about Andy's consulting is that he's pretty responsive and he answers questions as quickly as possible whenever he has the time. And it's not one of those one-liners questions, but he really does answer those questions in depth and in detail, and really make sure that you understand everything that he's saying before we kind of proceed to the next lesson or the next step. He's really critical of your work too. If your work is trash, he would simply just call it out. My original plan was to continue on with my previous store, right? And then he just straight up told me that this store is not gonna work. You gotta get rid of it, and we're gonna build a new store, start fresh. And that's what we ended up doing. And I trust his judgment, and we ended up building a new store, and it's been going great. I feel like I have a better understanding, a base of where I should start, right? Like I said, now I have a base of where I should start. Overall, I feel like I have nothing bad to say about Andy's program. He's been great. We've been getting results, and that's really what matters to me. What surprises me the most, and what definitely made me the happiest, is that I got a result, and that is a sale in the course of 3 weeks. He was pretty confident that we can get a sale. I was pretty pessimistic. I trust everything that he told me to do, and I do it exactly as he told me. In the end, we got a sale. Yeah, that's probably one of my happiest moments. So if you're even thinking about getting started with Andy, I would assume that you have the money. It's just that you're hesitant because you don't know if it's worth it or not. And I guess what I would say to you is that everything that can give you knowledge, improvements in your store, profit, is always worth the investment. Plus, this is a business. You definitely have to spend money. From someone who has experience working with Andy, definitely tell you that his one-on-one program is worth it.